I was the villain. I was the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to see that. But I was terrible. Yeah. I cringe. And I'm mad at myself because I didn't need to do that to make her look bad.
Have you heard from Thomas at all? Did he congratulate you on the baby?
Yes, of course. Yes. He social media, thank goodness for social media, right? Because of social media, you see what's going on in each other's lives, and I see what what's going on with his children and his new house. So, I'll you can send like a little emoji or like something, and he'll say congrats, and he reaches out, every now and again, and he'll laugh and he'll go like, you did it. You did the married life, the road less traveled. Like he kind of laughs at me. He plays with me.
I know Cam said, I think on one of the reunions, that your relationship with Thomas was a volatile relationship. Is that how you would still describe it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Thomas was, was not insecure with a lot of things. And I think he always thought that women were, it's funny, you would think that I would be insecure that he was stepping out on me or with another woman, but it was actually the opposite. He was very faithful. He was more like, you're talking to this guy, you're seeing this guy, you were flirting with that guy. He was very, jealous. And so that made him volatile. I think as an older man, maybe he thought like, she's only with me for these things and she wants young. I don't know what it was, but there were times that it was really hard. And I hate to say it, but it's like, there are times I can see how it made Catherine crazy.
Yeah.
And those were things that I was like, God, we can kind of relate. But I think that you see her pattern with talks, how she is in relationships too. She's not perfect. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. But there were times I was like, you know what? I wish I could talk to Catherine about this. I wish I could talk to one of his exes about this, because I'm like, am I the one who's crazy, or is he crazy? It's like, I don't know. I need to talk to someone else that maybe went through it and we're like, oh, okay, like you've been through this too. It's not just me. But I can just imagine I was 34, 35 as a 21-year-old girl. Like it was hard for me in my 30s, and I had some time on her. So I can't imagine at 21. But
definitely a lot to deal with.
Yeah, that's where I sort of, empathize, with her. I think what people didn't really tell me was like, it wasn't like she was like crazy. Like she wasn't like crazy. Like people were like, oh, Ashley's crazy. It was like, she was like, it's more of like a mental illness, sickness type of thing, where I saw that if you're not all well there, that relationship definitely wasn't gonna
last. Yeah, no, definitely. I know that you have publicly apologized for some of the things that you said to Catherine in the past. Did she ever accept that apology? And
no.
If you ever saw her, what would you say to her?
Gosh, that's a really good question. I think if I met Catherine outside of this, just bumping into her at a bar or something without having dated, Thomas, I'm sure we would probably laugh. And I think Catherine is quirky and she's silly. I think she would be cool in that sort of scene outside of the show. Listen, I don't think she would ever accept my apology. I think what I did I was horrible. I was psycho. I was cruel. I was honest. But I should never have said those things. Yeah. I should never have spoken to her that way. I was the villain. I was the bad guy. So you're not going to see that. But I was terrible. Yeah. I cringe. And I'm mad at myself because I didn't need to do that to make her look bad.